Check, check. Yes. Check, check, check. Good. Check, check. Yes. All right. That sound. Good morning, family. Hope y'all having an amazing Valentine's Day thus far.
Courtney's refrigerator wasn't working, so she video chatted an appliance expert.
All right. All right, family. Without further ado. Just relax and get in a comfortable position. And just picture a stream of golden white light pouring down through your crown and filling your entire body with golden white light. And just relax. You're already rich. Your entire body is full of golden white light. All your chakras are clean. Your entire aura is clean. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Yes, I used to trade Forex. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Hey, Trina. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Whenever you chant Om Gam Gana Pataye Namaha, if you could see energy clairvoyantly, it generates orange light. Orange light. It's very good because orange is very cleansing. Cleanses the chakras in the aura, removes dirty, diseased, grayish energy out of the aura. That orange light from the Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha's Ganesha's mantra. If you're new, we're about to chant SHREEM BRZEE, which is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. I've been doing this mantra for 8 years. It saved my life, made me a lot of money, family, got me out of a lot of hard times. Presently, helped me make over $40,000 from TikTok, all kinds of stuff. Check my pin videos and my playlist to see some miraculous things and to see how all this stuff works and to see what goes down on this channel and why these people make so much money and are great healers. If you're new, I'm a pranic healer. I was blessed to have Grandmaster Chalkok Sui as my teacher. I discovered him online in a video doing pranic healing on a paralyzed woman. He was standing on stage about 10 feet away from her. After just 10 minutes of healing, the lady got up out of her wheelchair and never used it again, right? I was amazed. And then he said, anybody can do this. Just get my book, take my class. I ran and got his book, read it cover to cover. Soon after that, I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps without her even being physically in front of me. She's not even in the room no more, right? I'm healing her period cramps in less than 10, 15 minutes. I had a recent testimonial on me working on her, my recent videos. So yeah, she was like, "Oh, babe, you did your big one this time." She ain't even had no period cramps, for the first few days starting off. That's because I was, like I said, I started practicing on myself and my girlfriend when I first started off, mainly me and her. And then I was experimenting on other people as well. But I'm practicing on me and my girlfriend. So boom, that's what I did the other day. I was, I was doing some healing on her, but I was experimenting with this other little technique, you know, before I did it on my clients and stuff to see how powerful it was or whatever, so I could see, how it affects her. And then it ended up healing her period cramps. Off her, her period ended up coming like a day or two later. I was like, oh, she was like, oh, suspicious. I'm not even cramping yet. Oh, why? That's because you can actually, the protocol for menstruation problems and period cramps and all that, you can do the healing on the person 3 days, about 3 to 5 days before their menstruation cycle actually starts. So the healing will still be effective, 3 to 5 days before then. You can, do the healing then, and then it'll prevent a lot of those bad symptoms like cramps and all that stuff, from happening or coming. So that's what happened. I had forgot I did healing on her, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I did do a healing on you about a day or two ago. I was like, well, I need to still work on you again because that's, eventually going to wear off. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm going to do healing on you. She was like, okay, all right. She wasn't really worried about it, but I was like, I work on a lot of people. I got clients, I got, friends, family, I'm healing all day. So I had forgot to work on her again the second time. And then, the period cramps eventually came on like day 3 or 4 or whatever. And then, I had to work on her again. But yeah, uh, so yeah, that's what I was doing the other day. I was experimenting on her with a technique, and yeah, so anybody can do this, family, right? I was already a little Reiki master when I first discovered Grandmaster Choco Sui. Thank you. I hurt my grandma. You're very, 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 very generous, family. I love you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all for all the gifts. Love y'all. So, I would really encourage you to learn pranic healing, family. Heal yourself, heal your friends and family. My teacher's vision was to have a pranic healer in every family. A pranic healer in every family. Yeehaw. So, you can check my pin videos and my playlist videos to see all this miraculous healing, family. At this point, I've worked on hundreds of cases: broken bones, STDs, fibroids. Taught like 2 people how to heal their fibroids. Well, yeah, 2, and then one actually did it. The other person had a little, Didn't heal it all the way, but the first person I taught them because they were one of my first clients. Everybody I work on, anybody I run across, I try and encourage to learn pranic healing. So, you know, she was learning pranic healing, doing pranic healing. I was like, hey, okay, you got these fibroids, you can heal them yourself. I was like, yeah, I can heal them, but you can too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I actually think this actually your test. You know what I mean? I know how all this works. None of this is real. It's all an illusion, right? Earth is just a big school. These are all tests. Everything means something. God is everywhere. Everything's just a lesson. So I'm like, this is your big lesson. This is your test, right? To see if you've learned all those lessons and see how would you know how strong you are? How would you know how smart you are if you never got tested to see where your skills are at, right? So I was like, yeah, that's all this is, right? God's just saying, hey, you're a chronic healer now, put it to the test. So boom, she sent me x-rays, showed me all the little fibroids, started working on herself. 3 weeks later, she sent me some more x-rays. Uh, yeah, I don't know how they expire in 72 hours. I can't, find how to turn that feature off. I don't know if I can, but if they expire, I can still get them to you, family. Just email me and I'll get them to you, or you can get them again. So, uh, no problem, family. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Uh, yeah, the fibroids. So she started working on her fibroids, and 3 weeks later, she sent me some more X-rays, and all the fibroids are pretty much gone except for like one little nodule. You know what I mean? So healed them herself. No sound. Let me know if you can hear me on YouTube. It says it's sound to me. Let me know if no sound on YouTube. So yeah, worked on broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear. That was after I healed their IBS. I've worked on seizures after I worked on somebody, their seizures stopped. Pneumonia. That's a lot of mucus in the lungs after I worked on them. Doctor stuck a tube down her throat, checked her lungs again, said, hey, I see no mucus, right? All the mucus is gone. Boom. No, it's not connected to that, family. This is all, I'm not doing the healing. God's doing all the healing, right? Us as pranic healers, we're just trained to use and to redirect this divine spiritual energy coming from God and your higher soul and use it for healing, right? That's all that's going on. All this energy is coming from God. So I've healed 0 people. God's done all the healing, right? We're just channels, we're just instruments, we're just the pipelines for healing, right? It's powerful stuff. So, uh, yeah, all kinds of stuff, family. Somebody had one of their nostrils was congested for like 3, 4 years. They couldn't breathe out of it. I barely did much, right? Boom, one little session. How about money? How does it come? Yeah, one sec. Yeah, worked on a nostril. Boom. They were like, hey, I can breathe again, finally. Uh, that was cool. Yeah, like I said, broken bones. Kid had a fractured elbow, did 2 sessions on him. He was about to have to get surgery. And the doctor did the MRI on him. He was like, hey, he doesn't need surgery. I don't see any signs of broken bones. Nasal polyps and type 2 diabetes. Yes, chronic healing will help that, family. Right now, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, family. Everything on my website, special, everything half off, Valentine's Day sale. Literally was about to end the, special sale yesterday, but it's Valentine's Day, so why not, right? Give, give, give. Everything's still half off with the discount code SOUL. SOUL, all capital letters. Now, you're talking about money, family, right? Shift gears. I help people make money as well. Like I said, I've made over 40 grand from TikTok, right? Just this app alone. It's just one of my income streams. That was over years though, right? That was $40,000 over a few years, right? Uh like the first probably First 20,000 probably in like the first year, I believe. Yeah, but I'm not really counting, right? I only know that stuff because I have to do taxes and I have to, apply for apartments and all this stuff. This is my actual income. So that's the only reason I see it, you know what I mean? But otherwise, I'm not really paying attention. I chant my SHREEM BRZEEs, I make my money, God blesses me, I keep it moving, right? So, um, I just helped somebody become a millionaire 3 months ago, about, right? 3, 4 months ago. I have healing series. I heal people through a millionaire member. Yes, sir. We just got a millionaire member on YouTube. Congratulations, family. You're gonna be the next up. Yes, sir. Uh, so I heal people through videos, through live streams, and through distant healing sessions. This is the main means, the main mediums where I heal people, right? Energy defies time and space. That's why this is possible. You guys know that. Y'all are spiritual, right? So all those sessions I talked about, all those testimonials, the broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss, IBS, menstruation cramps, pneumonia, seizures, all those cases I worked on, those were distant healing sessions, which means these people were not physically in front of me. A good pranic healer, a good energy healer can make a distant healing session just as powerful as an in person session. And that's what I got to be able to do. That's what I got to be good at, right? Because I was trying to heal the world. I was trying to spread pranic healing throughout the whole universe, right? I was like, hey, if I can only do in person sessions and work on people, right, that are in front of me, I can only, I'm limited to my local area, wherever I am, right? People got to come see me. And I said, hey, distant healing is possible, right? So I said, hey, I can heal the whole world, the whole universe, right? Doesn't matter where you're at. If I can get good at distant healing, so boom, that's when I was experimenting and practicing on my girlfriend, boom, boom, boom. Once I could heal her without her even being in the room with me, right? Consistently and good, that's when I opened up my practice to the public, started healing cancer patients soon after, family. Rest is history. So you can see how all this works in my healings testimonials playlist. That gives you a good idea of how my sessions work. I do my sessions at night while the body is asleep and more receptive to energy. So your session is more powerful, more effective. I worked on somebody with a rare form of cancer, right? That's a good example. That shows you how things work. Worked on her, boom, boom, boom. She wakes up in the morning, texts me, hey, my pain's gone. And I'm like, great, perfect. That's how it works. That's what's supposed to happen. Yes, sir. So she was excited. Her parents seen it. They were excited. She was getting her appetite back. She was eating again, feeling better. So her mom booked a session with me as well. Her mom had insomnia. After the session, she was like, hey, that was the best sleep I got in a long time. Right? So it's great stuff, family. I really encourage you guys to learn. The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing. Miracles Through Pranic Healing by Grandmaster Charles Koksui. And if you want to become a certified pranic healer, just Google Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. Get started on your journey. We need more healers. All right. Once again, like I said, if you're new, check my pin videos and my playlist videos. My pin videos, you can see the first time I got this healing on camera. My friend's mom had a sprained ankle. She called me, said, hey, can you come do your thing? I was like, yes, sir. Came over there, boom, started giving healing. After 5, 10 minutes, she was like, hey, I feel a burst of energy shoot up my leg. And then she was like, hey, the pain's gone. Right. So, yes, if you need to book a session, right, just click the link tree in my bio and that'll show you all my stuff. So, I heal through videos as well. Like I said, I have 2 healing series that help people make money, right? This is what helped the millionaire dude, right? A few months ago, right? He got all 7 of my healing series, but if you're trying to make money, you only need these 2 that I'm about to tell you. My Prosperity Healing Series and my Money Manifestation Bootcamp, right? Only $5, $10, right? Yeah, like I said, Valentine's Day sale. So yeah, you can get it for $5 with the discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps. Just use that code at checkout. Everything on my site half off. Got crystals, consultations, distant healing sessions, in all 7 of my healing series. You can also get access to all 7 of my healing series on Patreon for $5 a month. That's what the millionaire dude did. He said, "Hey, I'm just gonna get all 7 on your Patreon, plus bonus content on there. And my clairvoyance book is on there, right? My clairvoyance textbook teaches you everything about clairvoyance, all these abilities, the soul, universe, higher beings, angels, your guides, right? Manifesting, like anything you can think of spiritually is in my clairvoyance textbook, which is on my Patreons. So yeah, Patreon. I'm on YouTube as well, Twitch, Instagram. Follow me on everything, family. Instagram, you can see my crystals. I got to reload my site, put some more crystals on there and my organizer, whatever. But yeah, so my healing series, money making, my prosperity healing series, my money manifestation boot camp has helped over 5,000 people at this point. 5,000 people make a lot of money. The proof is in my prosperity healing series. My prosperity healing series shows all the people I've already helped make a lot of money. I'm healing your basic chakra through the videos, right? That's where anything that has to do with money is located. Your basic chakra, your tailbone, the base of your spine, right? We actually call that in pranic healing, we call that your prosperity center, right? So my prosperity healing series, like I said, you can get healed through videos. This has been proven and documented. Just check my pinned videos in my playlist. I prove it. So I'm working on that basic chakra, removing those money blockages, blasting you with fresh prana, fresh energy. Your chakras are getting cleansed and energized every day that you keep watching the videos. Basic chakra getting bigger and stronger and healthier. Thus, your bank account is getting bigger, stronger, and healthier, right? The two are connected, right? You have a small, weak, blocked basic chakra. You have a small, weak, blocked bank account, right? Once you remove those blockages, that chakra starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So does your bank account, family. If you could see energy clairvoyantly and you looked into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, you would see that they all have a big basic chakra, right? Eventually, there'll be a time where I don't have to tell you guys this stuff, do all this. People be walking around planet Earth, be the golden age, 2032. A lot more people will be doing Twin Hearts meditation and peace meditation, which is what we're supposed to be doing right now. Just by doing what you're supposed to do as a soul, all these abilities start activating. So it's going to be a lot more people seeing energy on the planet. So you can just, you'll see that I'm not lying. You'll just look around and look at every person that's prosperous, look at every person that's rich, right? If you can't see energy, you can still scan and feel it with your hands, right? Scan somebody that's rich is basic chakra, right? You know, get their permission first. Just don't go tampering around with people's energies, right? You know, if you happen to know somebody with a lot of money, right? Say, hey, can I scan you? Can I check out your basic chakra? They go, yeah, and scan them, right? Boom, and go, okay, I bet it's big, indicating that they don't have any money problems, right? This is why I was able to help somebody become a millionaire, right? Because I this is how I make my money, right? This is why I don't have to worry about money anymore. All right. Yeah, sorry, I got busy yesterday, family. Was trying to go live, but yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do. All right. All right, family. So I have the Prosperity Healing Series. All my healing series are $5 each right now with that discount code. So Prosperity Healing Series, somebody got that. The next day, 19K. Put a down payment on a house. Changed their life. Like I said, it's helped over 5,000 people. Prosperity Healing Series, somebody got that. Another person got it. A week later, 11K. Another person was homeless, living out their car. Got my Prosperity Healing Series. 2 months later, new job, new apartment. Money Manifestation Boot Camp. 30-day program to help you make a lot of money. Somebody got that. Less than 7 days in, they tripled their income, right? So pretty much all my secrets, tools, and tips and everything that I do to make money is in both of those 2 healing series, Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp. Also got the Clairvoyance Healing Series. That's me healing the chakras that control and govern your clairvoyant abilities, trying to get you to see energy and all that other good stuff, right? Uh, In the clairvoyance healing series, I talk about the first times I saw energy, how it worked for me. There's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, right? What you truly look like, right? Given to us by Paramahamsa, right? If you don't know what that means, you should do some research. It's a very, 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 very critical term, right? So that's who that comes from, right? Great being gave us a good technique, right? Teaching you how to see your soul, right? The incarnated soul, we're all beings of light. That light shining through, right? The true you, right? The reason for your skin glowing, your soul is actually in there shining through. So, got the clairvoyance healing series. We got the genie series. That's a technique used by millionaires. If you're trying to make money, that's like a third runner up, another third, kind of money making series, the genie series. If you learn how to create genies for prosperity. The code is SOUL, all capital letters, family. Soul, all caps. All right, we got the back pain healing series. That was the first time I ever healed people through videos, was back pain. I dropped a video on my old TikTok account and I said, hey, just watch this video and I'm gonna try to heal your back pain. Watch it and see what happens. Lo and behold, it went viral. And I got dozens of comments of people saying, hey, my back pain's gone, back pain's gone, back pain's gone, right? I knew that was supposed to happen, right? But I just now have the confirmation, right? And the proof. So that's when I started healing everything through videos, right? And started all my healing series, right? So, back pain healing series, got that for you. We got the business healing series. That's to help your businesses. I don't teach how to heal yet. I don't teach how to heal yet, family. I probably eventually will try to be a pranic healing instructor so I can teach this, officially and, you know, publicly. I can't really teach and say certain stuff, right? Just knowing what I know, I have to, be a certified instructor to say and teach certain things. So, a lot of people might need that. So, yeah, I'll probably try to be an instructor in the future and have my own classes and teach a lot more people, right? In an organized fashion. Okay, great family. God's everywhere. I know who this really is right now. That's my teacher speaking through you. You know what I'm saying? God speaking through you right now. Trying to push me. All right, I'll be a pranic healing instructor. All right, I'll do it, teacher. All right. Thank you for that confirmation, family. I really be like, should I be a teacher? Or should I be an instructor? I really I just want to make people rich in this lifetime. And it's like, no, you need to teach pranic healing. You could help a lot of people if you did that. So if that's the case, then that's what I'll do, family. So thank you. Uh, we got the 11 chakra healing series. 11 chakra healing series. Thank you. You're ready. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. I can't keep saying, oh, we need more healers. Yeah, yeah, then teachers, fool. Yeah. So that's what I love to see, family. You ready to learn? You ready? So yeah. Uh, if you want to learn pranic healing, family, I have free tips on healing, pranic healing, and free tips on making money in my free Telegram. Check my Telegram out. Bunch of good stuff in there. Bunch of good stuff. Yeah. You can also join my Patreon for free. There's a free option. Yeah, so 11 chakra healing series. All the 11 major chakras control all the major organs. So you heal the 11 chakras, you heal the entire body to a certain degree. Somebody watched it recently. You can check my healing testimonials playlist. Somebody got it recently and they said, hey, I was going through menopause. I was having hot flashes and night sweats, right? They said they watched the healing series. There's chest pain. They had random, they had pain in their chest. After they watched the 11 chakra healing series, their chest pain went away. Night sweats and their hot flashes stopped, right? Just check it out, family. We need more healers. We need more healers, family. I'm not special. Anybody can do this stuff. You know what I mean? Anybody can do it. But if you need that healing, 11 chakra healing series, sessions, all that good stuff. If you've never experienced energy healing through videos or it's a good thing. You should try it out, family. Like I said, they're only $5 each right now with that discount code. All right. What else we got? Yeah, like I said, the business healing series during the pandemic, somebody was about to lose their business. They came to a chronic healer like myself and got their business healed. Not only did they save their business, but they made more money that month than they ever had the whole time while they were open as a business. So the chronic healing on their business saved it and they made record breaking sales that month. That's good. Got that for you, $5. Just click on my page. I believe it's one. Yeah, anxiety and depression healing series. That's the last one. Anxiety and depression healing series. That's free. Always is, always will be. All right, family. So take advantage of that. Happy Valentine's Day sale. All right, let's get it, family. Let's make this money. If you're new, SHREEM BRZEE is a mantra that attracts money. Got a whole playlist on it. Thousands of testimonials online. Just Google it, YouTube it, research it. SHREEM BRZEE. 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 Nice, you just bought a couple. Do those healing series, just watch them every day. I'm just healing you through the videos. All you got to do is watch. I'm doing all the work for you. I just need access to your chakras. So watch those videos every day. Infinite Healing Glitch family. Let me tune you up. Watch the videos. There's also techniques in there, self-healing techniques. You can work on yourself as well. And two powerful meditations in there, right? So just do that stuff every day. Boom, every day, every day. Do lots of exercise. Those meditations are very powerful. Do exercise before and after Twin Hearts meditation. Everybody out there, if you're doing Twin Hearts meditation, do exercise before and after. Before and after. This will make the meditation more powerful, and this will protect yourself from any problems, right? From just meditating and just sitting on your butt and not moving around. If you meditate and you're just sitting down and you're just sitting down and you just keep sitting down and not moving around, this energy is going to get congested. You can't have too much good energy. Energy is just energy. Your chakras are like cups. They can only hold so much energy, right? They got a cap. They got a capacity to them. They have a cap. So once they hit that cap, boom, all that excess energy, it sits on top of your chakras. It sits on top of your aura. Why is that a problem? Because all that extra energy pushes down on your chakras and your aura and your energy. So any dirty, diseased energy you got in your chakras, which everybody does, unless you're a saint, enlightened master, yogi, and you're extremely clean and big, 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 clean chakras, right? Which you most likely don't. So you got dirty, diseased energy in there. All that excess energy from the meditation, it pushes that dirt deeper into your chakras, right? Pushes it deeper and deeper into the roots of your chakras. So now it's harder to get out. When that's the case, right? When somebody has a very, very congested chakra, right? It takes a long time. I experienced this the other day, right? I was working on a child with autism, right? You can see on my healing testimonials playlist, right? Child with autism. Like I said, pranic healing can help any and everything, right? Everything is energy, so everything can get healed. So, child with autism, go check that out. That video, healing testimonials playlist. She was 4 years old, nonverbal. 18 years old, she was valedictorian. Then she went to on to college. Now she's a bank teller, right? 4 years old, nonverbal, autism. 10 years old, she was re-diagnosed. Said, hey, the autism is gone. 18, valedictorian, present day, working at a bank. So, helps everything, family. Autism. So, like I was saying, with autism, the upper chakras are overactivated. Certain ones are really overactivated, and then certain ones are overactivated and underactivated, right? The top and the bottom, pretty much, right? Super brain yoga was the main thing that helped and healed that autism, right? That's pretty much essentially, like squatting, holding your ears, breathing a certain way, right? You can see that on my page, like I said. Everything is energy. So those energies need to be balanced out. The super brain yoga is pretty much what did that over time. It just takes a long time, right? Healing doesn't happen overnight, right? If you think stuff is going to get healed in one session, you do more research, family, right? Learn more about chronic healing, learn more about energy, right? Minor stuff can get healed in 5, 10, 15 minutes, one session, yes. Right? Headaches, toothaches, stomach aches, period cramps, all that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. One quick little session, usually less than 15 minutes. But more severe stuff, right? Ain't no diabetes about to get healed overnight and get healed in one session. Unless you're Grandmaster Charles Sui, right? Very, very, very powerful healers and stuff like that, right? A lot of stuff is possible, but I'll always give you the longest timeline, right? Most stuff, severe stuff, usually takes weeks to months. Anything you got chronic, severe, all that stuff is going to take weeks to months to heal. It will get healed most likely, right? But for complete healing, usually takes weeks to months. And also, it's just based on the healer, right? If my energy is juiced up, I'm charged up, right? And I'm working on, I might not have too many other clients at the time, right? I can blast you with a whole bunch of energy. It'll probably be more so weeks. Could be less, right? Could be just a few sessions, right? We don't know. But I'm not gonna tell somebody, hey, this will take 3 months to heal, right? And then it takes 6 months, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna have you expecting some results, right? When I'm the one that knows how this works most likely and you don't really understand as well. And that's fine. That's not a problem. You know what I mean? But that's where, I have to be responsible. So I'm always give you the longest possible timeline. So don't freak out and you say, oh, it's gonna take 6 months. That's the max time. 6 months could be 6 weeks. 6 months could be a week. I don't know where you're at. I haven't touched your energy yet. I could tell you, hey, 6 months, and then, right, when you're consulting with me, hey, I got this, I got that, boom. Okay, 6 months. And you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I could have a bunch of clients tomorrow, and I got to divide my energy. You know what I'm saying? So your sessions might not be as powerful, right? So boom, it could take longer, or boom, yeah, you could be my only client tomorrow, and then boom, the 6 weeks could turn into 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Because boom, now you got all my energy, right? Who knows? But just a little bit on how that works, family. All right, all right, let's get this money. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yeah, you. I would suggest booking sessions around the full moon. Right, my energy is getting stronger right now. Right, that's kind of. I'll just mention that because it's relevant to you guys. Right, pranic healing. Anybody can get healed by a pranic healer. Right, if you hear pranic, somebody's a pranic healer. Right, they're gonna be most likely to, help you with anything you got going on, right? With chronic healers, it's a time thing, right? I could probably heal somebody in a wheelchair, just like Grandmaster Charles Sui, heal a paralyzed person. The difference is my energy isn't as strong as Grandmaster Charles Sui's or a powerful chronic healer, right? So it'll take me maybe like 6 months to heal a person in a wheelchair. I told you my teacher, he did it in 10 minutes on stage. Boom. About 5, 10 minutes. She got up out of her wheelchair. His chakras are way, way, way bigger. For scale, the average person's chakras, right? It's 3 to 6 inches. 3 to 6 inches. Your major chakra is about 3 to 6 inches. If it's any bigger, good job. You would advance soul most likely, or you on your spiritual job, whatever the case may be, you doing your spiritual energetic thing. Good job. Keep doing it. But most people, you know what I'm saying, and especially people I'm working on are most likely, sick and not doing good. So the chakra is even smaller. So it's closer to 3 inches, right? Grandmaster Charles Sui and these great beings and stuff like that, their chakras is the size of like small towns, cities. These great beings, prophets, like masters and stuff, like Buddha, chakras the size of countries. And our chakras 6 inches. So that's why Grandmaster Charles Sui can heal that, right? Paralyzed woman in 10 minutes. And it will probably take me 10 months. Who knows, right? 10 weeks. So everything is energy, family. That's why I said the more energy you have, the bigger energy, the bigger your chakras, the bigger your bank account as well. Grandmaster Charles Sui, an example of this, right? Big chakras. I told you his chakras big, 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 size of city. So let's look at his bank account. My teacher, Grandmaster Charles Sui, was not broke. He was a multi millionaire. Passed away in 2007, left the body, right? His job was done. He got up out of here, right? They say probably at this point right now, his estate is probably worth around $1 billion. You know what I mean? So, like I said, big chakras, big bank account. Yes, big Grandmaster Charles Sui's basic chakra is extremely huge. Bank account, extremely huge. So that's why I do the healing through the videos, because I'm just trying to juice you guys up because I know how this works. When I was making a lot of money, my basic chakra was getting really big because I was doing a lot of meditation. I was doing a lot of healing on people. Energy was constantly flowing through me. When that's the case, right? Your chakras get big and clean. So I just looked up. I was just became a full-time pranic healer. So I'm doing Twin Hearts and I'm doing healing every day. And I'm like, oh shit, why am I making so much money? Oh, okay, that's why. My basic chakra is getting big. Why couldn't he use his powers to stop himself from dying? Well, it's like this, family. These teachers, they're not trying to stay here forever. These teachers, and it's like this. If you're clairvoyant, see the future, family. So these beings like my teacher, these enlightened masters who've already reached enlightenment and just coming back here to help humanity, they come down here for a certain time period and they know what that time period is before they even enter the body. But unlike us, right? They're that advanced, right? We can get there too. They're trying to show us, you know what I mean? So not only did he already know when he was going to pass away, he came here, completed his purpose, like you said, went into Mahasamadhi, right? His disciples that were around him at the time, right when he left his body, he said his prayers, said his prayers, went into meditation, right? Said his prayers, and then exited. I have an example on how these great spiritual teachers, these enlightened masters, leave their body. You can see it on film. It's called Mahasamadhi, Yogananda, Paramahamsa Yogananda, autobiography of a yogi. Same thing, right? My teacher just, left the body. It just the goal isn't to live forever and be eternal. There's already beings on the planet like that, right? Babaji, right? There's immortal beings on here. These teachers are, some of them are those, right? But they'll come down here and live a physical lifetime, and you won't know that he's still on the planet, right? He just dropped his body off, but you won't know that a Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, that a Buddha, that a right, that a Yogananda is still presently walking around on Earth in another body because they've reached enlightenment. They've mastered light, enlightenment. Everything is light. Everything is energy. So they can materialize that physical body that they played with down here in this little drama at any time they want to. So you could very well much see a Grandmaster Chalkok Sui. It's like this, family. All right. From my understanding, I know it was two disciples that said, "Hey, I'm in Michigan right now. I'm somewhere. I'm in Michigan talking to Grandmaster Chalkok Sui. I just had lunch with him, and somebody is over there in India." They're like, "What are you talking about? You're having lunch with Grandmaster Chalkok Sui?" "No, I just saw him like 20 minutes ago. What do you mean?" So he went to Mahasamadhi, right? The job was done, right? What it looked like physically was pneumonia. Now, on a physical level, he also used his body as a laboratory, right? Grandmaster Charles Oakley spent 20 to 30 years developing chronic healing, experimenting on mainly himself, because first and foremost, as a soul, morally, karmically, it would be unethical for me to experiment on stuff that I don't know for sure is going to heal you. And it could have adverse effects, it could have negative effects. And boom, if this experiment goes wrong and I use the wrong color light, right? Wrong combination, boom, boom, boom. Hey, I'm trying to heal this person's diabetes. So boom, and then it ends up making their diabetes worse. Now that spiritual teacher has gained more karma, right? He hurt somebody, right? It's one of the main, most, popular ways to get negative karma is through harming people, right? So boom, now I just harmed somebody, and I'm just trying to, you know, so he wouldn't really do that much. He would limit that, do that as least as possible. So he did a lot of experiments on himself. In doing that, his physical body took a toll throughout all them decades, right? His physical body took a hit. So, but that's just what it looked like physically, right? Spiritually, right? He's like, "Hey, my time is done," right? Called his disciples around. He dropped his last three teachings. He said, "The last three things I'm going to tell y'all is," yeah, he didn't mean to harm anyone, but harm is harm. If I said, "Hey, I really love you," and I still punch you in your face, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry." Oh man, I just keep punching you in your face. "Oh, I didn't mean to do that," right? It still happened. Action is action. So unfortunately, right, even if his intentions are good, right, and boom. So that's why I say always get people's permission first before you go even just scanning people's chakras. Because even just by scanning and you feeling their energy, your energy interacts with theirs and something changes, something happens, right? So if something happens and it has a negative effect on that person, right, and you just end up scanning them and you didn't know, hey, I was kind of, I was sick at the moment, and you got a bunch of dirty disease energy in your hands, bunch of dirty red energy in your hands when you scanned them, and that dirty energy from your hands transferred to them after you scan them, and boom, they got sick. You might not even know any of this is happening. You just in the spiritual realm upstairs just gain some more negative karma. You might not know why you got a flat tire the next day, right? Or something like that, right? You might not know why. Hey, what? So just where you just have to be careful, right? And be mindful. So yeah, yeah, family. All right, let's make this mine. SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM, 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 BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Your entire body is full of golden white light. All your chakras, your entire aura is full of golden white light. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, everybody, for all the gifts. Love y'all. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 A lot of you guys want to be rich. A lot of you guys ask me how many stream BRZEEs do I chant. My money boot camp, I tell you how many stream BRZEEs I was doing daily, right? You find out the number exactly that I was doing, right? You can do that. But for the regular person, what do I tell y'all? Hey, I tell you, chant as much as possible, write it as much as possible, listen as much as possible. So you can make as much money as possible, right? I don't go, hey, how many stream BRZEEs do I need to chant today? Oh, I need to chant 2,000. No, that's just a bar. If I can chant more than 2,000, I'm going to. If I ain't got them, if I chant all I could and I only hit 1,500, 1,000, that's all I could do that day, right? But I set a bar to where I know I'm probably not going to hit. So I push myself, right? So don't set no low bar and then you're not pushing yourself. That's why I don't tell you a number because I don't know who you are. I don't know the time you have, the lifestyle that you live, and how many stream BRZEEs that you can pump out per day. So I don't put a cap on it. And I assume that first and foremost, you're trying to make as much money as possible. Therefore, logically speaking, mathematically speaking, to make as much money as possible, there's an equal sign on what's on the opposite of that equal sign. That's to be chant as much as possible. So if you chant as much as possible, what has to happen is you make as much money as possible. If you only chant 10 stream BRZEEs, you're gonna make 10 stream BRZEE money. But if you're chanting thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of stream BRZEEs, you're gonna make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of stream BRZEE money. So families like this, I tell y'all 2,000. Somebody 2,000 stream BRZEEs a day. That might seem hard. I tell y'all chant or write, right? It doesn't include listening when I tell you a number. Listening don't count. I'm talking between chanting and writing. I make videos. Hey, chant or write 2,000 stream BRZEEs a day. I'm chanting 2,800 daily. Can somebody do 100? Somebody go to your calculator app right now. Do 100 times 20. 100 times 20. Exactly. That's 2,000, ain't it? We have usually around average 100 people on these live streams. Definitely between TikTok and YouTube. It's definitely usually always about 100 people in here. So that means, right? This is the power of group chanting. You might think 2,000 stream BRZEEs is harder, right? I just got to do my job of popping up and making, and letting these live streams go down every day so you have the chance. But it's like this, family, 2,000 stream BRZEEs a day. If I got 10 buddies and we all chanted 10 stream BRZEEs, 10 friends, and we all chant to 10, right? We all chant stream BRZEE to 10. So that means I chant 10, she chant 10, he chanted 10, she chanted, right? That means collectively 10 times 10 times, right? So 10 stream BRZEEs that we chanted, 10 stream BRZEEs per person. So 10 times 10 is 100, right? So that means that every single one of those 10 people benefited from the energy of 100 stream BRZEEs. We all benefit from the same. It's as if we sat by ourselves and chanted to 100. That's the power of group chanting. So here's the deal. You need to do 2,000 stream BRZEEs a day at least. We got usually at least 100 people in these live streams. If I'm live and you see in my face, it's going to be at least 100 people in here. We got 160 on TikTok right now, and we got 7 on YouTube. That's 167 people. So do 167 times 20. I don't know. But what I'm saying is all we have to do, if you're trying to hit your 2,000 a day, you pop in this live stream and you chant 20 SHREEM BRZEEs with us, that's 2,000 right there already. That's why I do these live streams, because it's magnified and multiplied. The energy is magnified and multiplied. That's why you guys are making so much money so quickly. Because, hey, we're chanting way more than freaking 220 SHREEM BRZEEs. We're chanting more than 20, right? So we're chanting thousands of SHREEM BRZEEs during these live streams. So pop in on these live streams and get your SHREEM BRZEE quota in for today. Because 108 SHREEM BRZEEs a day, that's not enough. You ain't gonna see nothing changing. It's gonna be very slow. You need to crank out and push out as many as possible, family. I know that might be hard, family. What I say, hey, being broke is also hard. I know that all too well. That's why I pumped out my SHREEM BRZEEs. I did the hard shit, right? Life gets hard, Tommy. This none of this is real. These are all just tests. I used to love. I miss the struggle days, family. That's why I love meeting y'all where you at. I'm like, no, no, no. I know what it seems like the world is ending and crashing down upon you, but family, oh my God, I'd be jealous of y'all that are, broke and doing bad and all that, because I'm like, no, you don't understand. God is like, you're so freaking powerful. I'm trying to show you how powerful you are right now, because this is temporary. If you see B Soul's face, you damn right it's temporary. Stuff's about to change. So all this was just for a reason. It was just showing you God's toughest soldiers really do take on the toughest battles. That just is what it is. And you know what? Every soul is tough. So every single person is going to go through shit. Everybody struggles, because everybody is a potential God. And all potential gods, all God's children, we are one. We all get tested. So don't think, oh, the world's just crashing down upon me and only me, and it's not happening to this person. Oh, their life is so much better. And oh, it must be great to be you. And oh, nah. Man, that's a slap to God's face. Man, don't do that. Oh, his life is better than mine. All these millionaires and billionaires. Oh, if they could dish out their money, hey, nah, get out of their pockets. You can make $1 million before you try to tell people to do with their money. You don't know who they're giving to. And you don't know what they went through to get that money. I do. I study millionaires. They all went through the same thing you're doing. I don't call you future millionaires for no reason. I know who you are. It's not going to be everybody, unfortunately. But a lot of you on here are going to match my same momentum and going to match my same attitude and going to speak my same language and going to match the same intensity with SHREEM BRZEE. Somebody already did. Boom. They beat me to it. They're a millionaire now. Help somebody become a millionaire, because I know, hey, I'm going to find the right ones out there, because this attitude is the hardest thing to transfer. Shit's going to be hard. It's going to be a shit show, family. You know how to fight? I do. I'm speaking metaphorically. Put your spiritual hands up and fight back. How do you fight back? SHREEM BRZEE. I said, hey, I'm broke. I'm getting evicted out these apartments. I'm getting my car repossessed. I can't eat. I'm eating ramen noodles and shit. People shooting my apartments, getting unalived. Watch my recent YouTube video. Go watch my recent YouTube video today. Watch my recent YouTube video today, because I give you a secret that all millionaires know, a secret art that they do. My recent YouTube video. I give you I'm always dropping gems, family. And like y'all said, y'all want me to be a pranic healing instructor. So eventually, I'm not even going to be able to talk about this stuff for free anymore. I can't drop secrets for too much longer. You know what I mean? I only do that because, fortunately enough, on my journey, I was guided. I did a lot of meditation in my, younger in my 20s and stuff like that. I kind of, woke up a little, early, or whatever the case may be. I was really on this, and I, did a lot of meditation in college, right? Meditate on the riverside at this park by this, river, and in my little forest or whatever. And before classes, the whole time I'm the captain of a football team. I'm cracking heads on the field, right? I'm also practicing telekinesis before football games. I'm also doing energy healing on my friend. He got a headache. I'm over here practicing Reiki on him in college. I'm also over here, right, failing this because I realized my soul woke up in college, and I'm like, damn, I'm at this expensive school. I got an academic scholarship. And then I woke up and realized, oh, I don't need this shit. So school got really hard, and B Soul is out here meditating in the woods, right? By this river over here. Like, man, I'm just a broke college student. I was using meditation as escapism, trying to run from my problems, right? Trying to ignore the fact that I'm broke and that school's hard and all this shit. But I love blissing out. Oh, I was just blissing out. Oh, leaving my body, trying to leave my body permanently. And my higher beings, my guides had to hit me over the head and say, hey, what the hell are you doing? Trying to run from humanity. You can leave, you can do all this miraculous spiritual stuff. Why don't you go show them the way? Why don't you go help other people, right? That are trying to do what you do. I was trying to leave my body permanently like these spiritual teachers, right? That's not, no, be so, you're losing the plot. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, right? Don't use spirituality as escapism. I don't meditate to get away from my problems. We meditate every day and do all this stuff energetically to handle our daily life and to handle our problems, right? It's what you call the householder yogi. You need to be balanced. You need to be 100% in the physical body, 100% in the spiritual realm, right? 100% in the physical realm, 100% in the physical body, 100% in the spiritual realm, 100% in your spiritual body, right? Don't just be all in space all day meditating and then your kids can't eat and you know what I'm saying? You're about to get evicted and stuff like that. You can't meditate on problems. You literally can't meditate if your light's getting turned off and you got bills to pay. You have to be practical, family. That's why I come on here and chant SHREEM BRZEE with you. I can, yeah, do energy healing on people, right? I can heal broken bones, STDs, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back. Oh, blah, blah, blah. That person could not have paid for a healing session from me if they didn't have money. So I try to make y'all first and foremost handle real problems first, and the main problems, right? We need money. So whether humanity wants to acknowledge that fact or not, I know what I came down here to do, help humanity. I look around, my analysis as my soul, right, coming back to help humanity. I said, hey, people down here are broke, and this shit's not cool. Everybody acting like they know what they're doing, and everybody acting like they know it all. No, they don't know how to manifest. We all act like we do. Hide our struggles. No, I show you on my YouTube when I'm broke, and you see the change. I don't hide nothing from y'all. I don't got that kind of time, right? It's all energy, family. Let's make this money, right? You need money. SHREEM BRZEE, 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 SHREEM BRZEE. Yes, chant with your children. A lot of y'all have spiritual kids, right? Advanced little souls as children, right? They might be more advanced than you, right? You might be bringing in souls that are older and more advanced than you, right? Telltale signs if they're chanting these mantras with you already. So yes, right. Introduce them to a lot of the stuff on my page, right? Get them going, right? They resonate with this stuff. If they're chanting with you, they are. If they liking any of this stuff, that's a telltale sign, family. So get them back on their journey. Catch them while they're still fresh in that little young little physical body. They just came from the spiritual realm. So that's why they resonate with this stuff because they remember, right? A lot of us are older. We lose. It's like it's a dream. You know how you wake up and you like that dream is fresh, and then literally every second that goes by, you start to remember your dream. Like, hey, what? No, oh no, I'm losing. Yeah, that's just how life is, right? We get older and older, and you know what I'm saying? Forget where we came from. Forget that this is all just about being happy. Being happy. It's very hard to be happy if you're broke, right? I try to get people back to your alignment, your true self, which is pure happiness, pure bliss. The God in you is eternally happy, eternally blissful, no problems. And then we incarnate into this physical body and pick up all this data through these years with these five senses, and this body tries to convince us, hey, you're depressed, you're broke, you're unhappy right now, you're anxious, none of that is real. You're not this physical body, so you can't be any of those things. This is just a physical body sending data back up to the higher soul saying, hey, I'm anxious right now, we're broke, and the higher soul's going, no, you need to meditate, open up that spiritual cord so you can hear me. You can't hear me right now because your spiritual cord is as thin as a spider web, as thin as a hair. So all the energy from your higher soul, I'm trying to talk to you. You can't hear me because your phone line is thin. Your connection is weak. Can't hear your higher soul. Do Twin Hearts meditation. Open up that cord. Open up that line of communication to your higher soul. There would be no problems on the world if everybody knew who they are. This is why the monks walked around. I'm so freaking happy. I'm so freaking proud. They're spreading peace and they're trying to get people to do peace meditation. You know what Twin Hearts meditation is? It's every meditation in one, damn near. Right? It's Kundalini meditation. It's all blah, blah, blah. And one of those things is a peace meditation. Twin Hearts meditation is a meditation for world peace. That's one of the things that it is. So they're pretty much going around the planet. These monks walked around and told you to do Twin Hearts. I hope you're doing it by now, family. I didn't tell you that my tray is back for no reason, right? Jesus is back. He's 14, about to be 15, 2032. We all need to be doing peace meditation so we can usher in the golden age even before 2032. That's why it's a shit show on the planet right now. These old systems have to die first before new ones can spring up and rise, right? And that's what's going to happen. New systems and new positive life is on the way, right? How can you help? How can you make that happen? How can you lock in that vibration? How can you bring us to 5D quicker? So, how do you do it? Twin Hearts meditation. All right. Or some form of peace meditation. That opens up the spiritual cord. If everybody's doing it, everybody knows who they are, where they come from. You realize we're all one. You can't have souls walking around harming each other if you realize I am you. Whatever I do to you, I do to me. I want to be rich. So you know what? Hey, that's why I'm trying to make you rich. Because I want to be rich. So I would want you to help me be rich if I was broke. So that's what I'm doing. I would want you to heal me if I was sick. So that's what I do. Eventually, you'll learn that God is everywhere. What you do to God, you do to yourself. That's where karma comes through. Hey, bad stuff is happening. Hey, how do you treat God? Well, I'm just a good person. Hey, but you punched that wall earlier. God was in that wall. He saw you freaking out. He saw you projecting all that dirty disease energy out your chakras. All right, let's make this money, family. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 If you're new, SHREEM BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful. Writing is next up, then listening. If you're going to write it in red ink. Red reinforces a sense of urgency to the universe, speeds your manifestations up, right? Pretty much tells the universe, hey, hurry up with my manifestations, right? So, red ink, right? That red light, that red energy. That's why they do things in dragon's blood, right? Rituals and spells and stuff like that. That red light, that red energy. So, I got a whole playlist on SHREEM BRZEE, right? Explains more. You can Google it, YouTube it, research it, right? My YouTube dedicates my whole journey to SHREEM BRZEE. I've been doing this mantra 8 years, saved my life, made me a lot of money, right? Present day, I made over 40 grand thus far from TikTok, I believe. And yeah, make money on YouTube, right? I'm a pranic healer. I do distant healing sessions on people, right? Make money from healing, right? It's blessed me in many, many ways, family. I don't have to work no more. I work for myself full time now, right? All from SHREEM BRZEE and pranic healing and Twin Hearts, right? So I help people make money as well. Like I said, all my healing series are on sale right now, right? I have 7 of them, 2 to help you make money. Just helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago with my healing series, right? I have all 7 of them available on Patreon for $5 a month. That's what he did. He subscribed to my Patreon, started trading crypto, was doing SHREEM BRZEE in between trades. 3 weeks later, $1 million. You can check the proof is in the pudding, right? Check my Prosperity Healing Series playlist, right? Prosperity Healing Series playlist, right? Like I said, I'm a pranic healer. I heal people with energy through videos, through distant healing sessions, and through live streams. This has all been proven and documented if you watch all my pinned videos and you watch all my playlists, family, right? I've worked on hundreds of cases at this point, right? So it is nothing to help people make money with energy, right? Boom, I'm just blasting. That's just one chakra you need help with. Ain't nothing, right? Boom. So that's what I do in my Prosperity Healing Series. I heal people's basic chakra. Boom, I clean out those money blockages, remove them, blast, and provide you with fresh prana, fresh energy. You just watch this series every day. You go about your business making money. It's on sale right now, $5. I've helped 5,000 people, over 5,000 souls with my 2 healing series for money. My Prosperity Healing Series and my Money Manifestation Bootcamp, family, trying to help thousands more. Like I said, one of those testimonials, one of those people became a millionaire a few months ago after getting my healing series. So good stuff. Like I said, all the proof is in my pin videos and my playlist videos. We need more millionaires, family. Why do we make money on this page? Why is it so important? This isn't vain. This isn't vanity. The more money you have, the more people you can help. You're not gonna make a lot of money and then just be like people in those files. No, that has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. There's plenty spiritual people out there that are rich that do a whole lot of good. They're not going to show you those, right? Because they're not trying to get you to meditate, right? But you guys know the deal. There's plenty of people out there with a lot of money that are trying to do good. You guys are about to be more of them. So, my Prosperity Healing Series, somebody got that. Next day, $19K. Put a down payment on a house, $5 with the discount code. Another person got my Prosperity Healing Series a week later, 11K. Another person got my Prosperity Healing Series and was homeless. 2 months later, they got a new job, new apartment. Money Manifestation Boot Camp, somebody got that. Less than 7 days in, they tripled their income, family. So, like I said, I got 7 healing series in total. Like I said, I heal people through videos, through distant healing sessions, and through these live streams. This has all been proven and documented if you just watch my pin videos and watch my playlist videos. Right? We need more millionaires. We need more chronic healers. All right. So take advantage of that Valentine's Day sale, family. Everything half off with that discount code SOUL. SOUL, all caps. And like I said, all 7 of my healing series are on my Patreon for $5 a month. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you so much, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you so much for the gifts, family. Y'all are amazing. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Check my playlist, family. My teacher is the greatest. I learned pranic healing from Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, the founder of Pranic Healing, healing a paralyzed person in less than 10 minutes. I worked on broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear, pneumonia, seizures, all kinds of stuff, family. Check my Healings Testimonials playlist. You can also see the first time I got this on camera. I healed my friend's mom's sprained ankle in like 5-10 minutes. She said she felt the burst energy shoot up her leg, and then the pain disappeared. Check my pin videos, family, and my playlist. Anybody can do this. I'm not special. The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing. Miracles Through Pranic Healing. If you want to become a certified pranic healer, just Google Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. All right, let's get it. My website, everything is half off. I got distant healing sessions, consultations, crystals, and all 7 of my healing series, right? Everything half off with that discount code. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yeah, pranic, PRANIC. Pranic like prana. Prana like the energy. Pranic healing. Grandmaster Chalkok Sui. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. You're silly. I just thought about that. I don't know why. Because every time I'm doing this for years, I never thought about chronic healing. Like, get you some chronic healing, man. Yeah. No, chronic healing. Yes, not the chronic. That's yeah. All right. Although dirty, diseased energy, when it is evaporating out of your aura, it does look like gray smoke. So yeah, the chronic mind. You guys are silly. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. I hope this day, Valentine's Day, If it's Valentine's Day out there for you, I hope this day reminds you to love. Love. If you got rose quartz, in your life, family, if you got rose quartz around you, any rose quartz crystals, if you got rose quartz, grab your rose quartz today. Get that love energy. Spread love today. Yes, sir. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 My healing sessions are $60 or 3 for $120. And make sure you use that discount code for that holiday special. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. Discount code is SOUL, all capital letters. Soul, just like my name. Soul, all caps. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 You're already rich. Visualize it now. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey guys, okay, ladies, it's Valentine's Day. What are some good gifts I should get? I already got, I just want y'all. Since I got y'all on here, I'm just trying to use my resources. Y'all, y'all be having some. What should I get my girl? Valentine's Day, right? I already got some stuff, but still got today. What does she love? Ooh, okay. She likes these toys, these little, little things. I kind of, I could get her one of those, but I just got her. Her birthday just passed. She had Capricorn, so it was late January, January 19th. So yeah, flowers. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get some flowers. I'm gonna get some of those as well. Good, good, good. Perfect. What else? Uh yeah. Well, yeah. Massage. Oh, yes, good. I see. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give a massage today. Yeah. She's actually she got her she went to school for massage therapy. She's almost certified. I believe she's certified, but she's just not licensed massage. So yeah, yeah, massage. Okay, good, good. Perfume, jewelry, perfume. Okay, cool. Spa treatments. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I should send her and her friend to the spa. Or nah, I be trying to do that. But she's like, no, I want you to go with me. I'm like, oh dang, okay. Trying to have, y'all ladies time, but she want me to go, but that's cool. So okay, good, good. Spa. Sorry, this is, off the record. Gifts as far as the five senses. Oh, see, yeah, that's why I asked y'all. Y'all creative. That's really good. I like that. Five senses, yeah. See, yeah, okay, good, good. Crochet or sip and paint. Okay, sip and paint. Yeah, we both are artists. We both, right, can draw and and she actually paints, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put her paintings back on my website. I used to, I sell her art through my website as well. Yeah, so I gotta. Thanks for reminding me. See, yeah, I'm glad I asked. See, y'all be helping me out, right? Y'all be helping and healing me as well. You know what I'm saying? This is a two-way street, family. Pampered. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I'll probably have to go with her. Dinner at home. Okay, yeah, make a dinner. Find out what she want to eat tonight. I hope she's not. Damn, let me make sure she's not in here. All right, yeah, we're good, family. We're good. Mm. Yeah, see, that's why I'm over here trying to get some, more stuff or whatever. I already had stuff planned, but I'm like, damn, my mom and everybody that celebrated Valentine's Day yesterday for some reason. I'm like, oh, mom gave me gifts. I'm like, man, what is it? Just today? I'm like, I could have sworn today's the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Hey, I'm celebrating Friday the 13th. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, but everybody was doing Valentine's Day stuff yesterday, so I feel like I'm late today. So yeah. Twin hearts, if you do twin hearts meditation together as a couple, that'll really, 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 that really solves a lot of relationships problems. Will keep that marriage solid. Bath, okay. Rose essential, rose salt baths. Good, good, good. All right, family. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, lots of good ideas. Thank you. All right, I think we good. All right. Thank y'all so much. All right, let's make this money. So we can get all our family and friends close to us some good Valentine's days. Let's get this Valentine's Day money, family. Dark chocolates with rose from Whole Foods or Sprouts or Trader Joe's. I literally took her to Trader Joe's yesterday, kind of for Valentine's Day. That's so hilarious, family. Yeah, we literally was at Trader Joe's yesterday and got some stuff. You know what I mean? She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back." That was my first time going to Trader Joe's. We go to Whole Foods. Usually go to Whole Foods, but Joe's is like right down the street, right from where I be going at. The one I go to, like Trader Joe's, Sprouts, and Whole Foods is all in like the same area, but I kind of like Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Whole Foods and Sprouts type of dude. So it was my first time going to Trader Joe's yesterday. So yeah, I like Trader Joe's prices. They got good, clean, healthy food, but I like their prices as well. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Trader Joe's. Yeah, I'll be reading my mind, man. All right. All right. Back to the regular scheduled programming. Let's make this money. Thank y'all. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM. Yeah, right. I like Sprouts. I like Sprouts and Whole Foods, but I love all of them. Low key, like, yeah, I love Whole Foods. Whole Foods feels like a spiritual grocery mall. Feels like I feel good going in. I feel like, oh yeah, Trader Joe's was a lot smaller than I expected, but everything, I mean, they don't need that much space. Everything in there is something I probably would buy. So everything in there is like a hit. But yeah, yeah. I just started off at Sprouts. Low key, Sprouts was always my go to. Yes, sir. Oh, really? Whole Foods not the same? Okay, yeah. I ain't been going. I started going to Whole Foods like this year. I ain't been going to Whole Foods that long. Well, I guess a couple years. But yeah. I'm in Texas. We got HEB, so I used to go to Central Market. Central Market, Sprouts. You know, yeah, everything's fire from Trader Joe's. Yeah, yep. All right, Chant, SHREEM, BRZEE. Y'all making me hungry. SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, sir. Clean food. Eat clean, healthy food. Family, clean food. Clean aura. Clean aura. The cleaner your aura is, the more energy can flow through the system, the more energy and spiritual power you have, right? The more powerful you are energetically and spiritually, the cleaner your chakras are. Eating clean is one of the good main ways to do that, family. But also, what goes in your mouth is important, yes, but what comes out your mouth is maybe even more important. So don't eat clean and talk dirty, right? Watch your words, watch your thoughts, watch your actions. But yes, eat clean, good family, right? All right. Even if you eat meat, family, get some clean meats from, these stores that we just talked about. If you got a Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sprouts near you, right? Get that clean meat, right? Energetically, right? Some clean fish, some clean chicken, right? Hey, there's people with bigger chakras, bigger aura that eat, meat, right? Some clean chicken, clean fish. Their chakras and aura is bigger than somebody who is vegetarian, vegan. But that vegetarian and vegan, they talk trash and they're not a good person, right? Their chakras and their aura is smaller and weaker than that meat eater who's just a good person because what comes out their mouth is clean. They don't go projecting dirty energy, projecting negative energy out of their mouth. And because what comes out of your mouth, yeah, we're not just trying to protect other people from you. We're trying to protect you from you. You keep talking shit all day, you're dirtying up your own aura, your body, the universe, your chakras have consciousness. So when you say, "Oh, I'm broke. Well, I hate people. I just hate this. I hate that. Ugh, I hate her skirt. I hate her skirt. Ugh, he just ugly. He just ugly." All that crap, it dirties up our aura as well. Yeah, you're dirtying up whoever you're projecting that at. They're getting hit with your subconscious psychic attacks. Yes, you're dirtying up their aura. You're subconsciously psychically attacking them, right? Dirtying their aura, but you're also dirtying your own. That's why the universe and your body and your chakras do not know and do not care if you're just joking. All it knows is what you project. If you say, "Hey, I'm broke, man. No, I got money," you know what I'm saying? But they should hate you. They should being broke, dog. No, I'm just playing. But your body doesn't care. Universe doesn't care. It only knows what it keeps hearing consistently. That's why I try and capture you for at least a couple hours a day and turn all that stuff off. You can't be thinking I'm broke. You can't be thinking I'm this or I'm that. If we're chanting SHREEM BRZEE, half of the job of this mantra is distracting you. Gotcha. Gotcha. For a couple hours in the day, take your mind off that other crap that doesn't matter, that's not real. Boom. And then implanting fresh and generating good energies, right? It's 2 in 1, right? You pause on the negative, you're not generating any new negative crap and populating your aura. And then at the same time, you're also generating good energies for your chakras and for your aura, right? You're slowly starting to turn things around, right? We might not know that this is what we're doing subconsciously. That's fine, family. I used to do it too. I was the biggest shit talker, right? I played football. I used to literally use shit talking as a technique to beat teams, right? I used to get in people's head. I'm like, that's not my fault if you can't be mentally tough. And I'm over here on the other line of scrimmage, right? And I'm over here like, I'm about to beat your ass. I'm about to tear you up. I wish you would. Right when they say, "Hud, I'm about to toss your ass over there to the sideline. I hope you got insurance, punk," right? Yeah. Oh, even though be so you're just trying to get in this person's head and win this football game and make him second guess himself and go, "Oh, dang, this dude on the other side of the ball of me, he's no joke. He might really mess me up." Even though this is just part of my football game, I'm still dirtying up my aura. I'm still like, ooh, this is kind of making me not a good person. Yeah, a lot of people kind of don't know. Right? I kind of quit football because I was like, damn, I'm meditating every day, and then I'm still. It's like I got to be two different people on and off that football field. You know what I mean? I can't be this loving yogi on the football field. I'll get my ass knocked out. I can't project that. I can't go, "Oh, it's all love and light." Boom. Right? No, it's yeah, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh, I can't." This is a paradox. This is a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? So but let's make this money, family. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. Yes, purple is a good color ink as well. Purple is good. Red, red, red if you can though. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM SHREEM BRZEE. 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 Thank you, family. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, good, good. Just watch the videos every day. Doing all the healing through the videos. All you gotta do is just watch them every day and just do lots of exercise, family. You gotta exercise before and after meditation. The meditations and all that are powerful. So yeah, just do exercise before and after meditation. Yeah, really just exercise, 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 and you can do as much healing as possible. You can watch those videos as much as possible, right? You can't have too much healing, especially if you're exercising a lot. So yeah, infinite healing glitch, family. Best results, just watch it, as much as possible. All right. All right, family. Yeah, time to go feed my baby girl. Time to get breakfast, right? Long morning. I was trying to sneak and chant as long as I can with y'all. This is what I mean, family. Hey, chant until your body tells you to stop, right? Right now, this body has to go do its humanly duties, which is get breakfast and feed the fam, right? So, boom. Try and hop back on here later, though. But yeah. And since y'all gave me the great ideas and everything, family, it's only right that I document it, and I'll try and vlog that up for y'all and show you where we go today, what we do, stuff we get. So yeah, I'll try and get that on film. But yeah, check my YouTube. If I post it, it's gonna be on YouTube, maybe TikTok, but yeah, most likely on YouTube. My YouTube also tracks my whole journey with SHREEM BRZEE, like I said, and yeah, watch my recent video on that millionaire secret. All right. Thank y'all, family. Thank y'all so much. This doesn't work without you guys, right? All right. Like I said, everything on my website is still half off, 50% off with that discount code SOUL. SOUL, all caps. Like I said, my Prosperity Healing Series and my Money Manifestation Bootcamp helped over 5,000 people thus far. You can get it for $5, right? 5,000 people. One of those just became a millionaire a few months ago after getting my healing series, right? He got all 7 of my healing series off of my Patreon, where I have all 7 of them for $5 a month, plus bonus content and stuff like my clairvoyance textbook on there, which teaches you everything you need to know about healing, energy, spirituality, universe, God, higher beings, angels, your soul, yada, 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 right? Bunch of good stuff on my Patreon. Great resource. So check that out, right? However you want to do it, family. If not, my healing series are $5 each after that discount. All right. Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp, Clairvoyance Healing Series, Genie Series, Back Pain Healing Series, Business Healing Series, and my Anxiety and Depression Healing Series. It's free. Free, free, free. All right, family. Follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Telegram. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love y'all so much. Peace. And if you're new, watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. Only if you're interested in making a lot of money and seeing some miraculous healing. You're up next, family. Love y'all. Peace.